My name is Optimus Prime, and we need your help.
Transformers!
I'm back, my fellow YouTubers, with my 16th video review, Transformers for the Nintendo Wii.
Bumblebee, this is Prime. Our connection to the Allspark is located somewhere within that human settlement. Discover what you can and report back to me. Decepticons, find a form. Stop the Decepticons before they find the connection to the Allspark. Stop that at all costs.
Loosely based upon the 2007 blockbuster film, this game, much like the 2004 PS2 game before it, is also of the run-and-gun variety. However, it's got a few notable differences, the first of which is that you can now choose to play as either the Autobots or the Decepticons. The meat of the game is the campaign mode, where most of the missions, which differ between the two groups, force you to complete certain objectives within a given time limit.
Time, Chaz. Lure them away from us.
While playing as the Autobots, you get to experience the story of the film from their perspective, as well as go through a few extra tidbits, such as a boss battle with Shockwave from Generation 1, who sports a brand new movie-based appearance. If you choose the Decepticons, you get more of a what-if scenario that sees you parading around, wreaking havoc and blowing shit up.
I just love a smoking ruin, especially one I created.
All in the name of progress as you search for your missing leader and attempt to achieve world domination. In between missions you can roam around freely and do whatever the hell you want, although there is the option to partake in various submissions. Being that this is on a Wii console, I was concerned with how the controls would work, but in all honesty I like the way they're set up. In robot mode, the nunchuck's joystick gives you control over your assigned bot, while the Z button locks onto targets and the C button allows you to pick up anything you can get your metallic mitts on. Swinging the Wii remote allows you to attack enemies, while the A and B buttons activate your weapons, and the control pad's left, down and up buttons respectively allow you to block, jump and transform. In your vehicle mode, the C button sends you into a screeching halt, Z accelerates, and pressing down on the D-pad initiates a nitro boost that really lets you put the pedal to the metal. The graphics here obviously aren't very pristine, since the Wii lacks the graphical oomph of the PS3 and Xbox 360, but they're still quite detailed and get the job done. The music is enjoyable and really helps to get the player sucked into the game as you lay the robo smackdown on your foes, with this game following in its predecessor's footsteps by again employing an orchestral soundtrack. The voice actors do a fine job, with massive props going to Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, who reprises his role as Megatron from the original 1980s cartoon series, much to the delight of many fans.
Rise, Decepticons! We have much to do.
Naturally, with any remotely enjoyable gaming experience comes a few glitches. The absolute biggest problem with Transformers is the camera setup. You have to move the Wii remote to move the camera, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna need a steady hand because the camera can go off in all kinds of spazzy directions if you're not careful. The battle system also needs improvement in more ways than one. I mean, you've got all kinds of crazy weapons at your disposal, and most of the time they don't do shit. The only way that you can penetrate the force fields that the enemies put up around themselves is by throwing random objects that you pick up off the streets. It's complete and utter bullshit. Also, remember how Michael Bay said that the reason why he didn't cast Frank Welker as Megatron was because, and I quote, his voice didn't fit Megatron's new design? Sadly, it's true. I'm a fan of Frank, always have been, always will be, but unfortunately he barely sounds like Megatron here, which is quite ironic considering that Peter Cullen sounds exactly the same as he did 20 years ago. Finally, not all of the Transformers are playable, and this makes me madder than Hulk after a bad day at the office. I mean really, you'd think the developers would learn by now. Overall, I can describe this game in 3 simple words: Grand Theft Autobot. And as big a fan as I am of the Transformers, this game deserves no higher than a score of 5.
One shall stand, one shall fall.